What's up, people? It's your boy for keep bugging. Without wasting time, let's embark on this topic today. So, there's this lie that Kenyans are raised on. It sounds polite, harmless, even patriotic. The lie is that if you behave, wait your turn, respect your elders, work hard enough, and stay out of trouble, life will eventually reward you. But look around, look carefully. The people who are winning in Kenya are not the most obedient. They are the most adaptive, the most aggressive with information, the ones who understand early that this country does not run on rules. It runs on relationships, narratives, and even timing. And this is why young men are angry and young women are confused. Everyone pretends not to notice. We were promised a future that does not exist. University was sold as a ladder. Today, it is a parking lot. Degrees are everywhere, dignity is scarce, job market is broken. It is saturated by people who all follow the same script. Meanwhile, the people you actually listen to did not follow that script. Most influencers, traders, hustlers, online personalities, controversial voices, you may hate them, but watch them. Not because they are perfect, because they are visible. Visibility is the new power in Kenya. Not even morality, credentials, not even attention. That is why the most dangerous thing you can do today is stay silent and polite. We live in a country where corruption is condemned loudly but practiced quietly and every corner and in every machinery of the state. We are in Kenya. You have to understand here, it is where everyone claims to hate shortcuts, yet nobody wants to take the long road. That means that everyone loves the shortcuts. These are great pretenders. This is the country of the great liars in the world. And remember that it is thought that evolution started in Kenya. Kenya around Lake Victoria. Isn't that concerning? Isn't that interesting? So, young men feel this contradiction in their bones. They are not told to man up in an economy that has no space for them. They are told to provide in a system designed to extract. So they turn to rage, to podcast, to foreign ideologies, to extreme discipline or total apathy. Young women feel different. They are told they are empowered, yet judged on harshly than ever. They are judged more harshly than ever. They are told to be independent, but still measured by proximity to wealth, beauty, and marriage. So, they turn into hyper-curation, online brands, soft life fantasies, strategic relationships, and silent about real costs. This is why most men are not attending concerts. This is the reason. This is what the society has brought upon, and this is the best that you can do. This is why role models in Kenya are no longer teachers, pastors, or politicians. Okay, can we go deeper into this topic? Like, this point is much more exposing of the dark truths that I want to talk about, but I didn't want to go that specific. Okay. Teachers are not more influential. Pastors, Pastor Kanyari, Pastor Nganga, they are like fantasies, online fantasies, in where the illiterate people follow them that much. Politicians, Mama Wajinga, those institutions lost trust. The new role model is someone who appears to have hacked the system. Kama kina Kenyan Prince, kina Sammy Boy, and the other. Someone like me. Someone who speaks bluntly, someone who refuses to apologize, someone who shows receipts. And that should scare the establishment. Because when people stop believing in institutions, they start believing in individuals. That is why education system is changing. Not that the education system is bad. The education system is good, but the curriculum, it was endorsed to bring about a certain dogma which must be analyzed and then what? Prejudged, kuka judged, ika critiqued. So that is why education system is changing. And now the education system is changing that to mean that people don't want to learn from institutions, they want to learn from other people. They want to learn the experiences of other people. Specialization is changing. Like, we don't need the meritocracy that we needed earlier on. And things are changing, the industry is changing, so we have to go into a different direction. So you have to be a creator, you have to be teaching on something to people only. That is the new system. So that is why most people stop believing in institutions and start believing in individuals. That is why controversial voices grow faster than safe ones. There were the ways of Andrew Kibe, the ways of Andrew Tate, and the ways of, I don't know, the other people who are very controversial to the system. That is why calling out tribalism gets more engagement than preaching unity. That is why talking honestly about money, sex, power, and inequality triggers outrage and loyalty at the same time. The algorithm does not reward politeness, it rewards clarity. Kenya today is split between two, between those who believe the system will save them and those who already know it won't. And you have to choose which side you are on, the blue pill or the red pill. This system is not coming to save you. The government is not coming to save you. Education alone is not coming to save you. Motivational quotes are not coming to save you. You will either learn how power actually works in this country, or you will remain invisible. Power is informal. It flows through networks, favors, stories, and perceived value. Some earlier video I explained what is value, and I made another video explaining what is meant by the word perspective. So if you missed those points, go and watch those videos. Not through CVs. This is why most influential people in Kenya today are not always the most intelligent, but they are the most legible. I know you get that point. Hata ushajiuliza mbona watu wana trend mafala kiplani. So like that is what the algorithm pays. People understand what they stand for, even if they disagree. And disagreement is a fuel. If you want to influence, you cannot speak like a committee. You must speak like a person who chose a side. You have to be black or white. You have to be radical and be an extremist. Not to take tribal sides, not to take political parties. Reality versus illusion. That is the real divide. Reality versus illusion. Reality says some people will win faster because they broke the rules earlier. Reality says morality without leverage is ignored. Reality says attention compounds like money. Reality says if you do not define yourself, the internet will do for you. The internet will do it for you. Illusion says be patient. Illusion says everyone has the same opportunity. Illusion says I don't talk about that. But silence has never built power. Kenya